ready to rob people blind. But it looks like we're going to see Eddie 805 rock the snake.
Yeah, so for the most part, this is what I know Eddie 05 for, is playing snake. In terms of how he will perform against RNM, I don't know. Because in terms of my experience for Captain Falcons in the Eastern Washington region, not a whole lot. And we have very few, I think we have like 2 snakes in our region that I can think of from the top of my head.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm
for sure.
interested to see whether either of them have some matchup experience here.
Yeah, so far, Eddie's the one that's really been toppling RNM over and over. He does not have quite the expertise with the grenades. And folks, man, if you are in this late meta of Smash Ultimate, you need to be comfortable with your item game. What a trap setup in the lane and wait by 885, but the tech's on ledge.
But if you're talking about an item game, I feel like Snake is an entirely
different beast.
Ball game. Just having so much to keep on the pressure. Earlier we were saying in RNM kind of struggling as he was trying to throw out these aerials and it was connecting with the nade. Now he's in advantage. He did have stage control. Now we're seeing a little back and forth. I still think RNM able to close out that first stock at 173%.
He heard the clarion call and he woke up RNM taking that first stock. Eddie 05 had the lead and just couldn't quite materialize that first stock. And now, good job by RNM. He's just going to slow play it right now. Nair 2. Oh, man. It almost had the follow-up there as well.
Hey, I'm okay taking any damage when I'm at 170%, okay? The fact that I had
It's about not getting hit, Nasta. It's about not getting hit, my friend. You just have to be careful. But, man, Eddie finally able to get that snare trap, down throw, up tilt, kill confirm. But just kind of going right back and forth. And again, the wall of explosives really serving Eddie 805 well. One thing I did learn about Snake is that his grenade, when it's held in hand, will actually have a smaller explosion for him than it will for his opponents. They'll experience a larger knockback.
I've seen that, and I also have seen that there's like an outer hitbox and there's like an inner hitbox.
Yeah.
Snake nade is a very interesting
tool. You just have to be careful and keep that timer in your clock internally. It's such a just a mental check. You have to have the wherewithal to get past it. Nice up air by RNM, skying 805, and that down tilt, that knockback 801 down tilt is so perverse.
But not to mention, RNM had C4 attached to him the entire time. The amount of composure it takes to deal with that is crazy.
He goes up high. Can he avoid the Cypher? Not quite. And here it comes. Chase after him again. And there goes RNM exploding to the blast zone at NA05. Absolutely on one right now. Oh my gosh, that was, oh no!
RNM said, I don't care about your explosives. He was almost able to get the need to connect, but he couldn't quite do it. I feel like RNM is in a really good spot. He was trying to get that up smash, but it did not connect.
He was lying in wait for that. He knew what he was setting up, that weak hit fall through. Oh no! Wow! And Eddie just knows where to go with up air off the grenade explosion so consistently at various percents. It's a very well practiced character. That up tilt almost did the trick.
Like I will say, of the sets I've seen from RNM, he does get extremely antsy, and hopefully that won't bite him here. But
it won't. He said denied, and Eddie 805 able to finish what he started and take that game 1.
A very close game 1 there, which was really surprising because we saw immediately that Eddie was able to get about almost 80% onto RNM. But RNM kind of adapted further into the set, and it was a lot closer towards the end.
It can be hard. I feel like RNM's just being tripped up by nade. I feel so simplified, but the way that Eddie, he's threatened so many ways to capitalize off nade at a variety of percentage ranges that it definitely is going to, RNM's definitely feeling the effects in terms of being boxed in, but some pro controller shenanigans maybe, but here we go, going right back into the action, game 2.
Oh, it had nade in hand. Great throw there from RNM, chucking it right at Eddie.
And that's what you got to do in this matchup. Return to sender. Expiration date gone by. Man, that backer was beautiful.
Okay, good patience from RNM.
He's trying to hold center stage right now. Eddie's more than content to play at the mid-range. Interrupts Falcon's jab. That jab does so much, man. It does Falcon's taxes. It does his ledge trapping. Oh, my God.
What does it not do?
Right? Man.
Oh, he had nade in hand, was immediately responsive, was able to grab it, got hit by the nade on the ground, and we see Eddie getting more and more of that lead. I feel like we're seeing a little bit too many Falcon kicks from RNM.
By ground, by sea, by air, we're seeing Eddie 805, a master of these explosives. And RNM doesn't have an answer for it quite yet. Does send him to the blast zone, and man, he drifted way too far out. Eddie, come back home, baby. You can't live out there.
And right now, we just see RNM completely boxed out there. Eddie got a little greedy there, but he was able to escape with the nade.
Oh, man, nice trade. You're going to do that every day if you're a snake. An excellent job there by Eddie, picking his spots. And RNM, it's just kind of being turned foot loose. And oh, no. Tower to the sky, the explosives all the way out to space. You can see that from the space station. That's how much you have blown up there.
I will say I have seen a lot of snake combos, but funny enough, I don't think I've ever seen that. That was very unusual to me.
Yeah. Living in an elevator, baby. Oh, man. And you look at this. RNM is trying to force it with the stops. Usually just a great option in Snake's repertoire, or Falcon's repertoire, and just getting blown up on shield. Oh, no, that might have been a misinput. This might be a chance for RNM to just kind of grasp it. Eats a dash attack, though, and this is looking dire.
Was able to catch with that back air
Ooh,
there.
look at that. Gondola to the skies. This is a nice executive trip up to the plat. You don't have to use your full hop if you're Snake. Just cypher your way up there.
Oh, no.
Traveling in style. And there goes RNM traveling the least stylish way. That is not a scenic route.
That is
not a scenic route to the blast zone.
Pretty way to go.
No. And that was tough. Eddie, I honestly, that felt like somebody with just a treasure trove of matchup knowledge bulldozing somebody who just didn't quite have a grasp of how to handle it. And those